2001.
Armin Meiwes was a sexual sadist who found cannibalism the means by which he could express his sadism.
Of all the horrific killings I've come across, Meiwes is there right near the top of all the killers because he actually got someone to sacrifice themselves, someone to be slaughtered and eaten.
In a dark corner of the internet, an ad appears, looking for a well-built man, 18 to 30 years old, to be slaughtered and consumed.
When I think of Armin Meiwes, the slaughter, the killing and the whole case, it is unique and probably will never again be seen by a coroner.
Do you know what the truly chilling part is? Hundreds of people replied to this ad, and one man actually went to that house. The Armin Meiwes case. The internet is a place with no boundaries. But in 2001, an ad posted on a forum called the Cannibal Cafe proved just how dark human nature can get. The man who posted the ad was Armin Meiwes, a 40-year-old computer technician living in Rotenburg, Germany. His request was clear. He was looking for someone who willingly wanted to be eaten. Hard to believe, but over 400 people showed interest. Most were just looking for a fantasy, but an engineer named Bernd Brandes was dead serious. Meiwes' father, his mother's third husband, abandoned the family when Meiwes was 8 years old. After his two older half-siblings moved to Berlin, Meiwes grew up alone with his mother in Essen-Holsterhausen. He developed his first cannibalistic fantasies when he was about 12 years old. According to his own account, they were inspired, among other things, by a film adaptation of Daniel Defoe's novel Robinson Crusoe. According to a psychiatrist who examined him after the murder, Meiwes suffered from an inferiority complex and attachment disorder since childhood. March 9th, 2001. Brandes left everything behind and arrived at Meiwes' isolated country house in Rotenburg. The two men had discussed every detail of what they were about to do. There was no coercion, no kidnapping. This was a death pact signed with the mutual consent of two men. Meiwes even set up a camera to record every single second. Why would a human being want their life to end like this? While psychiatrists noted Brandes had deep psychological issues, what happened that night occurred with his full consciousness. Brandes' life ended in that house. Meiwes kept his victim's body in a freezer for months. Everything was going perfectly for him. That is, until he went back online to find new victims. A college student noticed Meiwes' new ads and alerted the police. When the house was raided in 2002,
Police! A little farther, bro. A little more. Okay, good, you're good. We're good. Step right, step back forward.
officers were shocked by what they found and the videotapes they discovered. But the real shock happened in court. In the German legal system, there was no specific crime called cannibalism, and the victim had died by his own consent. So was this murder or killing on request? Considering the consent factor, the court initially sentenced him to just 8.5 years. But after massive public and media pressure, the case was retried, and Meiwes received a life sentence. Meiwes is still in prison today. This case went down in history as an event that questions the limits of the law and the darkest corners of the human mind. If both parties consent to an act, where should the law draw the line? Let's discuss it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe